Okay, the encoding overload seems to have gone away. Nope, there it is. It's yeah, the frame rate is tanking like hell. Okay, right. Potato settings. Right, let's go to currently, like, overall is a bunch of stuff on high. Who needs frames? Exactly. Potato settings. Let's see if it actually runs on the most basic. Like I said, this is the menu. You've got to imagine, once you get lots and lots of conveyor belts going, lots and lots of objects, probably going to tank the frame rate somewhat. The bits. Oh, okay. I guess it didn't highlight it. Bits. There you go. Oh, there's multiplayer as well. Okay. Actually, this is not too bad, on at least on potato settings. Right. Hello there. Right. Buy a log for 200. How much we got? We got 10 grand. Iron ore unlocks at level 3. Main quest. Submit 20 large wooden gears. Also, we have... Right, main quest. An alchemist assessment issued by the Alchemy Association. Complete to increase your alchemy level. So we need the 20 gears. We get 400 copper for that. And an amount of flax, or we get to grow this now. Growth rate, nutrients. Okay. Buy logs from merchant, movement. Visit merchants to buy logs. Also, how much can we explore? You seem to be selling gems and such. We got seeds. Gentian seeds, aloe seeds, chamomile, red currant, flax, sage, lavender, rotten wood, coal ore. So there's, as you'd imagine, a whole bunch of ingredient stuff, which kind of makes sense if we're doing alchemy, right? I've got to presume this is going to be my shop, because there's a bed here. We can end the day, yeah, okay. Right. Also, how much of the rest of the town can we explore? Ah, okay, we can expand from ours into next door. Classic sim stuff. Yeah, multiple buildings are up for sale. Can we buy potatoes? No potatoes or melons for us. That's for sale as well. So basically, this whole block in the middle is up for sale. Oh, even these as well. Okay. So we can basically take over the entire town. We're going to become rich and become a landlord. Yeah, because it's even down over here as well. Like... Yes, apart from the currently active merchants, every other house in town seems to be for sale. Oh, I guess not quite over here. Would imply this is a shop as well. Okay, they've gone to some extent of, like, modelling this village, right? Oh, can we actually go out into the world as well? We could, but there's not much out here. Is there? Right. Oh, completely ignoring, like, the main crux of the game, which is to buy 20 logs at the moment. I wonder if we... Can we potentially... If we had an axe, we could chop down the trees ourselves. See how far this goes. I mean, I see mountains in the distance. I mean, not that much of a distance. Alright. Well, I've got to presume we can maybe do something out here in the world at some point. So it'd be intriguing whether there is a day-night cycle either. That would force you into, like, have to do a bunch of stuff before going to bed. Alright, we're just getting accustomed to our surroundings, that's all. Right, okay. Let's go buy those logs then. We'll work out how to make... What was it, 20? How many have I got? Have we got I for inventory? Are they stacking? No. So I guess we've only got 13? Alright. Buy a plot of land. 4 grand, okay. Ah, okay, it gets bulldozed. Okay, right. Build a wooden table. So, Q it looks like? Can we rotate? R to rotate. Okay, so it's fixed rotation. Complete research on table saw. How do we do research? V? No, raw materials. I's inventory. X? No, that seems to be collapse. Z. That looks like a tech tree type thing. Okay. Table saw. Start research. Cost us 100. Okay. Build a table saw. Place logs onto the table saw. Okay, so just seem to see... Can I place that on here? I can. Okay, right. We do that. Is it coming off the back or the front of this? I mean, the arrow's coming out there, so I presume we want to feed into this. Can we pick this up again? E to inspect. Okay, no, it looks like we just can feed in. Is it just a drag and drop? So we need research on a grinder, conveyor belt, and large wooden gears, eventually. Okay, so this is doing it at a tick. Because it basically we need the gears to figure stuff out. Okay, so V... And... What's that? O. Okay, we can stack up multiples, and then obviously it comes out. Out, and we can have like a little trebuchet, throw it into the next machine. Okay. Right, well, in which case then, sure, we will stack up, I guess, 3. Can I make a chest to store the rest? Okay, tech tree stuff. Conveyor belts. Cost us 100. So what else is there? The grinder also needs doing... And there's a small storage. Perfect, okay. Can we put it so it drops into a storage chest? No, it just backs up. Okay, so 8. Can we have it like drop in? No, it doesn't look like it maybe has to go on the table. Can I, once a thing is placed, move it? Actually, if we were to put maybe another table here. And then 8 for the storage chest. And then conveyor belt into the storage chest. Now for me to inspect this. Okay, it is loading stuff into there. Okay. Produce a wooden gear. So, presumably, back to the tech tree. Stone crusher, processor, building costs, inclined. Automated dice, grinding device for one conveyor belt, input. Yes, but how do we make gears? Okay, it seems to come off. This has a building cost of gears. So how are we doing that? How are we getting the gears prior to make that thing in order to make the gears? Maybe we have to buy them. Well, I guess it wants a grinder. Yes, we're all getting on grinder now, apparently. Okay, can we do kind of pivot stuff? Okay. That did not turn like we were planning. I guess then X. F to confirm, there you go. We get planks back for it. Okay, so maybe you need to have that in place. So I presume this is just going to end up with like wood chips. No, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. E. Oh no, it is just a very slow process. Okay, well, in that case... Ah, no, there is a time factor. Okay, that was the end of the day. So, I guess we want a box. Presently we have 7. We need to get a couple more. There we go. Check the mailbox. Complete main quest to increase alchemy level. Right. Is there a way of speeding up time? Like if... No, because 1, 2, 3, 4 is... It's all part of, like, our hotbar there. It does feel like if we go into inventory, can we change these around a bit? No, we just take that away. Inventory, delete. So, I took something off that. What was it? Don't know. Table. So it feels like there should be, like, in the top corner here. Here we go. Furniture. Medium shelf. Can we pull it into there? No, I guess that's gone away now. Also, it does feel like there should be an X up here to close this window, right? How do we put this back on the bar? Also, I was doing it because presumably this bar's going to fill up. It does feel like it's an inventory thing and then decide what's going to go on the hotbar, right? Morning Dew, how are we? Right. Hopefully we got more than... We got 20 there, yeah, that's fine. Right, we have more than we need. Complete the main quest now. Right, level goes up. We get just some flax. Right, new quest. Make some rope. You're doing well. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, if we were to like start, what was it? X, yeah. Right. Can I pick you up and drag you? Move. Move is an option. Merge. Take all. As we take all, we'll find out how many stacks we can do. It does feel like move stack. No, I want to move the object. Q. No, that's just build more stuff. Middle mouse doesn't seem to do anything. Right click doesn't do anything. Like, moving the objects feels like something you should be able to do, right? Otherwise, you're just destroying everything. Alright, well, I guess we just have to destroy. So I guess we want to make a new grinder, right? That was what was doing the cogs. Presumably we'll need cogs in the future. I know. So if we go back to... what was it? Automated process. Then... Now, what happens when we get rid of the conveyor belts with stuff on them? We automatically pick up the planks. Inspect that. How big a stack can we... 200 seems to be max. Okay. Right. Okay. So we want to make another conveyor. And if we can't move... Feels weird that we can't move stuff, right? But sure. I guess we get rid of you. And then we've got to figure out how to make... flax into rope. Also, we need to buy some limestone. How much? My inventory's full. Yeah, I feel like I need to have some other storage. Because we got rid of that. These little containers. We need... the thing that we can display stuff, because presumably that's going to be a reasonable way of doing it. But because we dragged it out of our hotbar, I don't know how we'd get it back. Can't drop stuff? No. Can only destroy. We can't move. Rearrange inventory. No, that's not helpful. Yeah, the inventory management, which is going to be a very big part of games like this, is not intuitive. Because what's 5? 5 is... That cannot be a storage box, right? What the hell is that? V. Storage is the little storage thing. Small storage configured for multiple modes with one conveyor belt input. Yeah. How do we put that back on our slots? Let's have a look. Is there anything for, like, keybinds? No. Building, raw materials, automated processes, products and shelves. Yeah, the problem is we've mistakenly, but, you know, is within the realm of possibility somebody would like try and rearrange their hotbar. What's B there? B is bulk clone mode. No, that's not particularly helpful to us. How do we put stuff back on the bar? Or if not from the bar, then just, like, making it from this? Is this just small storage as an option? Other. That's just a wooden block, so yeah. Maybe from out here? No, not inventory. What was it? Q build. Were we supposed to make that? No, because we were able just to make the shelves, weren't we? Plus we have a bunch of planks. We've got like over 200 planks, so we should be able to make that container. Yeah. Are we going to have to... Okay, let's see what other buttons might do. Nothing that's not already listed. It's the bulk clone, medium shelf. Okay, C is crouch. Delete mode. We can get a stone crusher on... Okay, is the stone crusher going to go into slot 2 once it's actually been made? Well, research done. It does. Yeah. How do we store stuff? Because that's an issue. We only have the little boxes. I guess the best we can do is make a little box. And then interact with and just drag and drop stuff. We can't stack more than 2. I mean, we could put another one on here, right? So we do that, and then maybe we put the flax and the stone in here? Yeah. Managing the storage is definitely going to be an element. And I still don't know how we manipulate the hotbar. Because it feels like it should be something from the inventory screen, right? That would make most sense. Like, drag and drop something from here onto there. But we've only got, our inventory stuff. But as these are all constructs, so Ah, there you go. It does work now. Like, I tried that before. There we go. Okay. Right. I did try dragging that before. It didn't want to work. Now it does. Okay. In which case... Here we go. I am using middle mouse button to rotate. That clearly doesn't do it. It's only on R. Okay, so I guess we take our cogs, right? I guess we have cogs in there. How much can I stack of cogs? Apparently all of those. Yeah, we can't do raw storage. Okay, so we... Yeah, there definitely feels like there needs to be a storage box for stuff like logs, flax, things like that, right? The best we can do is these little ones. Tech tree stuff again. Customer waiting at checkout. We got some money. Okay, right. Let's set up some other tables, I guess. And I guess we're going to want the rock crusher. Put you into a storage box. There you go, thank you. So I'm going to have to be on this side. So unfortunately you can't flip them either. So we did 6. That does automatically do to that. Okay, good. Alright, presumably apply rocks to that and we get crushed stone. So where did we put our stone? Research for processor, mortar recipe. Okay. I feel like we maybe need like a little more limestone. So we can at least stack it up, right? Presumably we can do stacks of 3 again. Yeah. Okay, so more research. Z. Processor. C plot. Linen thread. Well, we're definitely going to need that so we can make our linen rope, yes. just all the cogs. Alright, you're about to buy something. There you go. Right. So, mortar and pestle stuff it looks like. Advanced crafting. Requires a recipe. It has one conveyor belt input and one output. Yeah, now I can't drag again. We were able to before. Is it because there's... the bell's gone off? Oh, they're all queuing up now. They love me cogs. They yearn for the cogs. Right. Okay. So... how do we get rid of stuff on the hotbar then? How did I do it before? Inventory? Was I able to... there you go, right. Get rid of those. Possibly, yeah. Okay, right, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. I feel like having these things probably reasonably important. So, from V, can I... customers are waiting at checkout. Is it because we're not allowed to do that sort of thing if there's customers? Okay, there's no customers here right now, so V... why am I not allowed to drag? Like... what is preventing me dragging onto the hotbar this time? I'm not sure. Oh, I know it's from this menu, wasn't it? I was doing it from the wrong menu. I was doing it from the research one, so I guess advanced crafting. There you go. I guess a seed plot. Requires a bunch of stone. Yes. The recipe is set right now. If we go output. And then 9. Set the recipe. There you go. Is it processing that into pestles and mortar? Right, good, okay. Alright, that's all our cogs for now. Made any mortars? 1. how many did we have to make? Now we have to make some rope, which we need to know how to do the twine stuff, right? There you go. Okay, so we're going to take a hot minute. So apparently there's a thing over here. Ah, right, making our flags. But that requires us having our little plot, right? Oh, I need stone for this. Okay, that makes sense. Pay me. I'm going to have to buy some stone. Yeah, pestle and mortar seems to be a reasonable cash value to it. Right. Okay, how much were the rocks? 600 a pop. Can I get away with just one to build my thing? No, I need 8. Oh no, no, it's little stones actually. Oh, we have more than enough. Okay. So I guess we can crush some more of this. Okay. With my little would you watch it? Oh, okay. It's only good for one. Okay, we're going to need a lot more seeds as well. Okay. How many of these things we made? 6. Right, there's a queue forming. Can you just drop it on the counter? Like, looking up is slowing down my efficiency. I mean, I've built a is this not classed as a medium shelf? Is that a new tech tree thing? I guess we have to... Small wooden gears, small wooden gears. Catapult. Stone furnace. Assembler. Conveyor lifter. Trash barrel. Well, we need to start research on that. I mean, I presume what we have is a medium shelf, right? Large storage. Lab stands. Hopper. Linen. Potions shelf. Workbench. Crucible, pipeline, pulley. Bricks and glass. Yeah, this build a medium shelf, assign the shelf to mortar. I've got to presume these are classed as shelves, right? If we go into Q, was it build? Yeah, that's a medium shelf. We've already done that. And we've already assigned to mortars. I'm not quite sure why that's triggering... Well, not triggered. We may have to make the tutorial go away. Fine, I guess we build another one. Just to do it. So... There you go, we built a medium shelf. We assign this to the mortar. Yes, okay. Alright. Our flax is growing. We've got 603. Was it like 300 for the seed? 400. Just drop it on the counter. Congratulations on completing the tutorial. Remember, the great alchemy adventure has only just begun. Random quests on mission board. Short on funds for production expenses. Try applying for a loan. Okay. It does also feel like, oh yeah, we can actually... There you go. We can close the shop. Right. Which they... nope, they do it here too. Good. Okay, so we don't have to keep dealing with that. Right. Now we just need to figure out how we can maybe move stuff around. Because it does feel like it should be a thing we should be able to do. You do love a good automation game. Like, there is something to this, certainly. Like, it does require a little bit more, like... explanation in the early stages for the tutorial stuff, and it really is missing the opportunity to move stuff around. Like, the only way I can see around doing it is destroying it and starting again, which, like, I can imagine that's fine with the conveyor belts to a certain extent. I'm okay with destroying the conveyor belts, but like the machinery, I don't know if we get all the resources back. I think we get some of. That's the thing. I think we only get some of. Also, small things like, obviously, I would have liked to have this on that side there, but it only seems to have a one way in, one way out. So we have to have it this way round, so it's lined up this way. It does feel like having its ability to flip the box as opposed to just rotating it around. Because if I was to create another... our boxes were number 9. Let's see. It's only ever that. There's lock axis, Z axis. Maybe there is. Switch form? There you go. Okay, so there is. We could do that. Rearrange inventory doesn't do much. Yes, we just X. Sure. Get rid of those. Then we'll put a box in. Though flipped. What was it again? T to switch form. And then... Ah! Even though we switch the form, the conveyor belts don't like that. Did you see? Like... It's not working as intended. Like, it is going in, but it's not coming off the side. This one? Maybe if I do that and then try and do our conveyor belt. Just try and build it from here. No. It really doesn't like it, does it? Ah, there you go. We need it to rotate, so it's not so much the auto snapping. Right. Also, it definitely feels like there should be a splitter conveyor belt, right? Splitters are a very important thing in stuff like Satisfactory and such. Okay. We have some flax now. Don't have any seeds from the harvest either. Okay. So I think it was the processor thing, right? So I presume we need... Is it simply just input... Maybe into a processor will do it. So if we had like a small storage here. Can we drop our flax in? Set our thing being linen thread. Ah, no, we need to make flax fiber. How do we do that then? There's a small grinder. Maybe it's a small grinder can do that. Which was number 3? It is, okay. Let's put another box in. So just have some storage as well. Okay, right, we want this to be our linen thread. And from this, we're going to, I guess, another storage, right? And then we're going to want another processor. And finally, I guess you're going to have to be like there. Oh, is that the wrong way round? No, it's not wrong way round. Are we freaking it out with having too many boxes around? Maybe if we get rid of you. And then put our conveyor in? No, for some reason it wants to turn this way. Okay, I don't know why that was. Oh, no. Well, I guess that's there now. Okay. We want to set this to rope. Okay. Well, I guess we want maybe some rope. How are we doing with our cogs? Lots of cogs. How about pestles and mortar? 30 odd. Let's set that to that and restock. Nope. Guess we open up again. We need 50 of those, and we're going to be able to then buy iron. Carpentry requests a bunch of planks, and then we get wooden box. If that's just storage box, that could be quite useful. We can get that immediately. Cool. Random quest, bunch of cogs, but just stone, we get some more of that. Okay. Sorry. Just drop it on the counter, will ya? Also, when do we start getting paid in silver and gold? Mr. Moneybags over here. 409 copper. Need a bunch of planks for some stuff, didn't we? Okay, right. Let's start. We've got flax in there. I guess we start getting rid of these boxes. I have to be right here, do I? Oh no, it's because I'm in that menu. There you go. So what did we need? Cogs and... No, it was this one, wasn't it? We wanted a bunch of wood so we can make wooden boxes, which would probably be handy for storage. So I'm actually going to, I guess, remove you. Guess I'm going to remove you as well. So then I can make our storage. I guess we remove you as well. And then I wanted... I guess our little grinder, wasn't it? Which, number 3. We'll have another storage box there. And more conveyor belts. So the time it takes to turn them into cogs, then we should get a decent amount of planks accumulate, yeah. Right, well, I guess we can restock. Have we made many more mortars? 12 of. What about rope? Are we at the end of our rope? We got 19. Like, how many was it? It was 50 for the main quest. And how many cogs do we have? 17. Fine, we'll restock. Alright. Let's make some money. I feel like I should just be able to press E on him as well, but like having to do the individual things and then take the money out of their hand. Time consuming. Gotta be efficient. That's what automation games are all about. Efficiency, right? How much more did we need for this? Like another 60. See what they're buying then. How are we for... can we restock? No, all out. All out, okay. Oh, we're so close. We just need another 5, and we might be able to make our wooden boxes and actually deal with some storage issues. Yeah, I think planks are probably a big one to focus on. So I feel like, do you have a license for that sickle? Just walking around town, waving it around. That's an offensive weapon right there. Mortars. Let's put more mortars in for sale. Seems like a reasonable money spinner. Do we have enough for our wood? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Just put it on the counter next time. Right, carpentry. Right, wooden box. Maybe lining up wooden boxes here would be useful, right? Presumably this is just storage. Oh, I know, because I need the planks. That would make sense. Wait, did you just buy 5 of those? The wooden box is just a bit of furniture. It's not a storage box. Damn it. We were duped. This is useless to me. I can't store things. Alright, I guess we should do maybe some more research. Where were we at? Maybe the larger storage container. I should be able to afford, yeah, I can afford some more seed. Let's do 6. And I should have enough stone, right, to make some more plots. Seed with a G, okay. We made 1,800 on pestles and mortars, and I spent 2,400 on seeds. Apparently they grew really quickly. Oh, I need more storage. I guess I can store in here, can't I? I guess lots and lots of rope is required. If I had storage for it. Yep, storage is the big one, isn't it? Z large storage. How much bigger is it? Right, am I more or less bought out? Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't look like I can really put the storage on the ground. No, it has to be on a table, does it? Oh no, it's just because I don't have the planks or the cogs. Okay. Inventory's full, that's the problem. Yeah, storage is a real pain in the ass in this. Just clear what we can. Right, what's that free up? A few slots. We needed cogs and planks for the big storage, didn't we? Okay, can I put big storage on the ground then? 7. Oh no, we need larger cogs. Okay, how do we make the larger cogs? Small cogs is not going to do it for us. Is it a process? Yeah, let's have a look. Large cogs require small cogs. Okay, that makes sense. So, if I was to do a processor out of this... We will have it snake around to there. Okay, let's do... We want to set that to big cog. And then we have little box come off that. With conveyor belt snuck in there. And then that should give me my big cogs, so I can have big storage. That's small one cogs. Well, what am I putting in? Wait. This is large wooden cut. Oh, okay. We're going from large to small. Okay. Not the other way around. Okay, small cogs to our large storage. Okay, yeah, we can put stuff on the ground. Okay. Can we stack it on top of each other? Can I put another box on top of a box? That's looks like it's just because of the lack of cogs. Okay. All right. All right. All right. More seeds. And grabbed all of those. 43 rope. At the end of me rope. We said the pestles and mortar, like, are probably pretty good to keep churning out. Oh, we can stack quite a bit of rope in a single bin as well. Maybe we change this to small cogs? Sure. We can definitely fit more small cogs in a bin as well. Also, it wasn't 50 rope, like, for the next kind of main questline thing. Was that just making it, or did we have to supply it? I guess we had to have it in hand. Okay. Small cogs are worth 120. Yeah. We're not really using pestle and mortar for anything else. I guess once we get to the alchemy bit, that's where that would actually be necessary. Oh, have we run out? Oh, we ran out of stone. That's why. Okay, well, we need more limestone. So can I just dump some in here? I guess I can, yes. Queuing up again. All right. Like there. And sure, I guess we can close the shop for now. Have everything just tick over for a bit. But yeah, I guess we haven't got to the alchemy bit, but I guess maybe that's we need that. If we go to sleep, will that everything process overnight? Because we kind of want to get, what was it? Carpentry, large shelf, checkout table. Okay. Randoms, large cogs, bunch of stones. So we can get a bit of money for just doing random quests. If I have a kip. Yeah, we're always making a loss, it seems. How much is in here? Only 5 years. So that it's just very slow to process. Then more random quests have popped up in the meantime. Yeah, sleeping really didn't like speed much up, did it? I'm not quite sure why cogs are required to make a box, as in the storage containers. Yeah, it takes a while for the rope, it seems. Definitely got enough flax, right? 69. Nice. Actually take now there. Do that. I guess we can put that in there. So we've got plenty of flax and such. Maybe if we just sleep again. Yeah, nothing made, nothing spent. We took the weekend off. You know, day 6. It must have been Saturday. Probably best trading day though, right? Yeah, I think a kip gets us like 5 mortars and only 3 ropes. 24 cogs though. Can I just sell planks? Oh, we have so many planks. About... Okay, now that's a fairly consistent through. Like... I guess the processing time on those is pretty consistent. All I can think is we just keep sleeping. I guess we can sell that lot. We won't buy anything. We'll try and sell a bunch. And... yeah, I keep occasionally left-clicking those things. No, you have to press E. It feels like the left-click would be quicker. We really can put a lot of small cogs in that bin. Can we do anything else blueprints-wise? No. Like, it's gated behind the main quest line, isn't it? And that's when we get into... It looks like the alchemy stuff. Healing potions and such, yeah. We had a bunch of small cogs. We could maybe get the carpentry thing. Yeah, rope is definitely the what's slowing us down. In theory, we should just make more tables making more rope, right? But we're lazy. If we get to the making a healing potion, if it's not 50 gold pieces, then, well, certain D&D books have lied to me. Oh, I don't have any more mortars on me. Have we made any more? We've made a whole 5. Cogs. Got quite a lot of cogs. Very close now. Oh. Almost missed them, they were that small. Another 6. We've got another 2. Come on. Yeah, the speed up button would be nice, right? The best we can do is, like, have a nap. Have we only got 1 for that? What's taking all this time? Ropes are slowing us down. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like sleeping really doesn't speed the thing. Time passes in the sense that the sun seems to go down, but not a lot of time for the processing seems to pass. We are still open, yeah. I guess just people aren't visiting at this time in the morning. There we go. There's our 50. Iron and sage. So I guess upgrades available. Catapults, stone furnaces, assembler, conveyor lifter, and trash barrel. Trash barrel for 4 conveyor belts. Inputs emptied each night. This is completed. We just dump it on the table and have a look at it. What is it? Q. Advanced crafting. Oh, I need big cogs and little cogs. There's big cogs and there's little cogs. Okay. Not bulk. Q. Advanced crafting. Recipes available. No recipes available. Okay, I guess we have to do the research for that then. Linen and a workbench. So we can make iron nails then. Take your money. Right. What is required for potions? Requires sage, linen, time, it looks like. Yeah. 30 minutes worth of sage powder and flax fiber. So they're very slow to process. Yeah, the adventurer just walked straight past. I guess he would want a healing potion, right? But yeah. Well, we'll close up business for the night. And, well, close it up for the night in the middle of the day. But, yeah. So this was, what was it? Alchemy Factory. Which, I don't know if it has a date for it yet. Good to do that. And jump here. Alchemy Factory, there it is. 12th of December, it's out. Oh, it does look like there might be a way of... Okay, so you can split them, it looks like, potentially. But yes, at this point it would get a little crazy. Apparently you can use cannons to fire stuff across, but it gets full on Satisfactory levels of stuff. But it will take a bit of time to get there, which, well, we're not going to do. But hit early access, 12th of December there. So, that was that. Yeah, I guess we can just go back to the main menu. And it did require us putting it on potato settings, because it was You're already downloading the demo. You quite like the vibe of that one. Yeah, it does seem relatively chill. Like I said, I just think it needs a little bit better onboarding. And it could do with maybe something like advanced speed, so we could like get the resources we want, and something definitely better ways of doing the storage. That feels like the initial things that, like, the feedback I would give. But aside from that, yeah, it if you like games like Factorio and Satisfactory, I think this will scratch an itch, certainly. Also, I guess mixed with like the 3D first person wandering around little quaint village that is like some of the stuff like fantasy blacksmith simulator type ones, because it's very much that vibe as well, right? But yeah, Alchemy Factory, there you go.